Hi and welcome to SUNS TV, coming to you from the National Indigenous Under-15s Kickstart Championships at Southport Sharks on the Gold Coast. Well, in a little while the Gold Coast Suns will be taking on North Melbourne at Etihad Stadium, but first we've got a packed show, so let's get started. On today's show we go surfing with Nathan Bock, Jack Hutchins and Tom Hickey, sit down for a chat with Trent the Cannon McKenzie, and give you the chance to win with SUNS Gold. That plus heaps more on SUNS TV. Each week on SUNS TV, we love taking you behind the scenes to get to know our boys a little bit better. This is 60 Seconds of Sunshine with Aaron Hall.
Just go down to the beach, get up early and have a good brekkie. Dirty house. I live with Henry Shade and Sam Day. We don't really get to see much of Sam Day, he's always in his room. And Henry, I basically have to cook and clean for him, so I'm sort of like a single father. Say that. Tommy Hickey controls it, but I like Tommy Nichols' music, Fijian brother, so he's got some good tunes on there. Jago O'Meara, the Western Australian. Nobby's Beach, that's good. Favourite sport is NFL, also AFL. My phone. Gary Abbott Senior, so just a mad Geelong supporter. So yeah. Dream travel destination, probably Hawaii. I'd love to go there, but I love going back to Fiji. So that'd be my mum and dad, and my sister and brother.
Each week on SUNS TV, we love nothing more than getting you to interview your favourite players or even coaches in the social network segment. Here's how it works. Simply email your question along with your name and the name of the player or coach you want to interview to digital@goldcoastfc.com.au. It's the same deal if you follow on Facebook or Twitter. Post your questions and they'll answer them on next week's social network segment. And while you're sitting back watching the match on the couch, you can be a part of the action by hitting up our Facebook page or joining in on the conversation at Gold Coast FC. Our match day hashtag is AFL North Suns. Today the Gold Coast Suns take on North Melbourne at Etihad Stadium. How do we take them down? Well, there's only one man to ask, and that's head coach Guy McKenna.
Angle didn't look as bad as the other angle, so that was a good sign. There's a hyperextension back.
You know, it's obviously not serious, and Doc said 2 to 3 weeks at this stage, but I'm pretty confident I can get back earlier.
Shame that both those boys are missing, and Jared's our best small defender. He goes on the hot shot half forward, so I dearly miss him, and naturally our Skippy's had a great start to the season, and as sad as that is for both the boys, I think the opportunity for the players that will play and the club itself to really make a stand, and you know, as I said, this could be the making of the group. Great opportunity for the blokes, naturally going to replace injured players, but I think just the other players that have been shouldering the load, if you know what I mean, to really step up and make the environment, if you like, for those two players to come into the side to replace those two players, a really enjoyable place to be, and really, you know, as I said, make a stand, make a statement, you know, and you know, and again, Gaz and Jared potentially be sitting in the stands and really make those two boys proud of their efforts on the weekend. They're a side aspiring to the top 8, so we understand the quality we're up against. We understand how intense they are and hard at the footy, so just a great opportunity for our boys to, you know, as I said, fill out a full game of football. We know it's going to be contested, it's going to be hard, they spread well, got some quality players, so just a great opportunity for us to get to that 3 quarters to 4 quarter game of football. The big debate will be Kyle Horsley or Minnie McWalter. Minnie's come up here as the experience, if you like, to add a bit of stability to the second. He's done a fantastic job, and Kyle Horsley, a mature age player from WA. You know, for a bit of both, a bit of leadership and probably more some grunt and a solid body at Niafra level, and both boys have done really well. So, you know, it's a sad for Jared, but an opportunity arises for one of those two boys.
This segment brought to you by Host Plus, the industry super fund of the Gold Coast Suns.
Each week during the season, we'll put together a collection of quality performances, and we want you to nominate your Host Plus Quality Performer of the Week. Just jump on our Facebook page, vote either A, B or C to be in the running for an awesome SUNS merchandise pack. And remember, if you're looking for a quality industry super fund, just contact our foundation partner, Host Plus. Okay, time now for SUNS Gold.
It's a full crack at it this week. McGrath with the experience. Oh, Bennell was ready, and he strikes. How does he strike? He strikes with the second goal for the Gold Coast. Derek thought he was still at full back. Put the spoil on. Rich, Brennan, clean as you like. Look at that move.
Now let's have a look at this mark. I tell you what, the namesake playing at this ground never got that far in the air.
Well, they roll it again. Oh, kick it to him. Bennell.
That's a good jump.
Geez, improved, hasn't he?
Tried to bury the evidence. Well, I caught you out there. So tread lightly, cause it might be a second from my breath. So just believe that the trigger finger pointed at you's not empty. Do you ever feel indestructible? If I get lost, I know I'll find my way home. Cause when you're looking through these eyes, it's clear I'm not alone. And even if I am cold, I always feel.
Still to come on the show, we catch up with Trent the Cannon McKenzie and paddle out for a surf with Nathan Brock. You're watching SUNS TV, coming to you from the National Indigenous Under-15 Kickstart Championships at Southport Sharks on the Gold Coast.
For the very latest news and information and to access brand new SUNS TV content every day, just head to goldcoastfc.com.au. You can check out 2012 membership options, player profiles, detailed coach interviews, plus heaps more. If you're a fan of Facebook, make sure you like our Gold Coast Suns Facebook page. It opens up a whole new world of competitions and chances to win exclusive Facebook prizes. If you're looking to immerse yourself in the game day conversation, simply follow at Gold Coast FC and include our match day hashtag each week to get in the game.
Okay, Suns fans, with the North Melbourne game fast approaching and obviously the highly anticipated clash of David Swallow and his slightly better looking, slightly more talented but less tanned brother Andrew coming up, we thought we'd get around to a few of the players and see what's the hardest thing, pill, whatever you like, they've had to swallow. Here we are with Rocky Balboa himself, Big Zach Smith. Just getting around a few of the boys. One of the harder things you've had to swallow in your time, given that the Kangaroos game's coming up and we've got the two Swallow boys going head to head.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if you could turn that up, mate, that'd be great.
No, I'm turning it down, mate.
What's the first thing that comes to that big melon of yours?
Just being friends with you, mate. It's just pretty tough.
Bit of a grind, isn't it?
Yeah.
Two of the sharper tools around Metricon Stadium are Jeremy Taylor and Stephen May.
Well, we're talking about fluids swallowing. I'd probably say the beetroot shots, you know.
Beetroot shots before the game?
And yeah, they're tough, quite tough to get down.
That's a better answer.
Yeah. No, that's what I just wasn't sure what you were looking for, but that's all right.
No, that's exactly what we're after, beetroot juice. It's been hard to swallow and counting to 10 has been a challenge for Maisie. So, Bocky, you'll enjoy this. Obviously got the two Swallow brothers going head to head, so we're going to get around to a few of the boys and just find out what's one of the harder things they've had to swallow, not necessarily in probably the worst fight to ask. Well, Suns fans, you've asked for him and we've delivered. What's one of the harder things in your life that you've had to swallow?
Well, the hardest thing, training with him. That's only hardest thing. Yeah, probably.
Just rolling out of bed in the morning?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, Suns fans, there you have it for this week. Thanks for all your support so far this year and stick with us. We're looking forward to a much improved season.
We definitely love our footy here on SUNS TV, but sometimes it's nice to look outside the game. Here's Carmichael Hunt to give us a lowdown on the Gold Coast Community Fund.
I'm not good looking like
Charity is opening your heart and giving a hand to someone in need.
For the Gold Coast Community Fund, it's fantastic. It's a synergy of two organisations that work on the Gold Coast. And for the Gold Coast Community Fund, we've had the pleasure of dealing with the Gold Coast SUNS Football Club for the last 2 years through White Christmas and other charity events. And we found them to be just an absolute pleasure to deal with. The Gold Coast Community Fund will operate as a charity arm for the SUNS, so that'll be their foundation arm.
Here I am today as an ambassador for the fund, and I'm very privileged to be a part of it, and I look forward to obviously lending my time in the future and helping out the less fortunate in the future. So.
I feel very privileged to be an ambassador and very excited to be on board, and I'll be looking forward to obviously turning up to some more functions and providing my time to help get past probably $1.5 million hopefully this year. So we'll see how we go.
Carmichael's a wonderful sportsman. He's a wonderful profile, and he's a wonderful person, and those three characteristics fit with our ethos in the community fund, and we think that his profile will draw more attention to the community fund, which will allow us to raise more funds and do more good on the Gold Coast in fundraising. So sometimes just being there can have much greater value than money or worldly goods. It was an easy choice for us to get involved with a club like that who are community minded.
Hopefully, me being an ambassador sheds a bit of light on, I guess the work we can do outside of not only just playing football, but helping less privileged kids and families.
Hey, you're watching SUNS TV!
The main thing we're doing with the Gold Coast SUNS is what we do is we video them surfing first, and then after about 2 hours in the water, we'll proceed back to our analysing room. We'll put the footage on, we'll go through the footage, and we'll target problem areas.
This is my smallest of boards, our Merrick 6'3", 19.5 wide, so hopefully it's got enough foam in it to get me on a few waves today.
G'day guys, just down here at Cabarita Beach, going for a surf with Bocky and the boys, so see we get filmed and try and improve our surfing, and we'll see how we go.
Down here at Cabarita Beach with the HPC Surfing Australia crew, and we're lucky enough to have a session out in the water and then get some feedback with some video footage.
Alright, so you can see you're starting to extend and you're looking down the line, and there's a good arm lift straight away. So that's good technique.
Just a little hint you get from the guys, and they certainly improve. So then when you're out there and you think about it, you certainly have a lot more awareness of the waves and all that sort of thing. So it's definitely helpful.
One thing you could probably work on is a little more upper body rotation with more so your arms and shoulders.
Nathan's got a bit of skill there. So with working on a few of the technique things that we're going to give him at the end of the analysis, I think he can really step forward with his surfing. He's got a very good base of technique.
Hickey was definitely putting on a good display today, and Hutchie got a couple nice ones towards the end.
If you're a mega fan of sport and big events, the new MegaFan app is a powerful friend. It's the essential insider's guide to all Queensland stadiums, including Metricon Stadium. MegaFan puts information about the latest events at your fingertips. Find your gate, your seat, the nearest bar, ATM, transport. It'll even tell you the way home. MegaFan puts Queensland's best sporting arenas and entertainment venues in your pocket. It's everything you need to know before you attend a concert or a game of AFL, cricket, rugby union, rugby league or soccer. This awesome free app gives you loads of useful info about all 9 major Queensland venues, including Metricon Stadium. The MegaFan features include the ability to browse upcoming matches and events, check stadium maps and seating plans, view transport options for each venue, keep an eye on live scores, view stadium food and drink menus, and purchase tickets online. You can even view great sporting moments from each stadium. MegaFan, where Queensland comes to life.
Ever since I've grown up, I've had a pretty large kick, but everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, I suppose. And I'm lucky enough to have that, I suppose.
Nice move from Shaw, takes it inside, and we know Mackenzie will make the distance from there. That is really well done.
This season I'm just hoping to play as many games as I can, just trying to be consistent and help the team out every way I can. Long term I haven't really set many yet, but just looking forward to this year and playing my role.
And they're in front.
Definitely the speed of the game. The ball moves so quick these days. There's no room for walking. You just got to have a 360-degree awareness. So just the speed of the game is definitely a massive step up from the VFL. To start off with, because I haven't had much of a pre-season, I suppose I'll start a bit on the wing and plenty of rotations, maybe in forward and back. So to start off with, just plenty of rotations and moving around different positions. But once I get a bit of match fitness, I'll hopefully move into the midfield and stay longer on the wing.
And in the end, it was a good pass from Shaw that hit up Mackenzie. So nice shot at goal.
I like to sleep in to start off, and then if the weather's good, I like to go down to the beach, or don't mind having hit a golf either. We like to relax. We're pretty laid-back blokes, so not too much.
After the break, we make you the stars on the social network. You're watching Suns TV.
You don't have to live on the Gold Coast to show your support for the Gold Coast Suns. Memberships start from just $50, and our membership team have designed a host of fantastic packages to suit every situation and budget. Simply visit goldcoastfcmembership.com.au to secure your 2012 Gold Coast Suns membership, and remember that members are the lifeblood of our club. Make sure you check out the Gold Coast Suns shop on the club website for the very latest in club apparel and supporters gear, or you can check out the club shop on our Facebook page to view the entire 2012 range, and remember to take advantage of our Facebook Friday specials.
Hey, I'm Casey Barnes and you're watching Suns TV.
Hey Jake, how you going? Recently just bench pressed 140, so that's as heavy as I've lifted in my whole career, so it's a positive sign for me that I'm only getting stronger, so it's good. Cheers.
G'day Jake. When I first came to Suns, I could barely bench 90. At the moment I'm benching around 125. So good question, thanks.
Good question, mate. When I first got to the Suns, I benched 90 kilos, so I hadn't had any experience in that area of field, but now I'm up around the 120 mark. I've dropped back down because of shoulder injuries, but a lot of the boys have progressed, and thanks for the question.
Thanks for your question, mate. I got drafted straight out of TAC Cup when I was 18, so luckily I came straight up. But as you see, there's heaps of mature age recruits getting picked up these days. We see James Podsiadly, he's had a pretty decorated career in his short time, and it's never too late, so there's always a chance that you can still get picked up.
Yeah, on a Monday session, we'll have a lot of kicks with a partner, probably 30 or 40 kicks in a row. Just start off probably 10 metres apart, just work out to about 40, and just the more repetition of kicks, the better.
That's all we have time for on today's show, but we will be back next week. For more Suns TV content, just head to our website, and to be a part of the game day action, just jump onto Facebook or Twitter. And remember, if you're planning to attend any of the Gold Coast Suns 11 home games this season, make the most of your visit to Australia's undisputed home of entertainment. Indulge your senses as you explore the diversity of this vibrant city and discover why the Gold Coast truly is famous for fun. I'm Jess Garrett, thanks for watching, enjoy the footy, and I'll see you next week.